We are going to go in deeper. We're going to zero in on a particular phrase that is connected with the wrath of God in the Old Testament. And that phrase is, I will hide my face. And we will find this phrase connected with, I'm going to strike with anger, and then soon afterwards, I will hide my face. It seems like God is the direct active agent of violence, and then we read that he withdraws. We see this again and again and again. And why does the Bible put it like this? The ancient Hebrew mindset. What God allows is described as him actively doing because he is the creator. Let's go in. The phrase, hide my face, cannot mean that God strikes. It can only mean that he withdraws and does nothing. This means if we see the phrase, hide my face, in connection with supernatural violence, God has done nothing. We're heading towards the flood. Let's have a look at these. Deuteronomy 31, 16 and 17. Here we've got the blueprint about how the wrath of God works. Here's the bullet points. Deuteronomy 31, 16, 17 in the English Standard Version. And the Lord said to Moses, behold, you're about to lie down with your fathers. Then this people will rise and whore after the foreign gods among them in the land that they are entering, and they will forsake me and break my covenant that I made with them. Then my anger will be kindled. Sounds like it's active, right? Wrong. Then my anger will be kindled against them in that day. Every day they go after other gods. What does he do in his anger? I will forsake them. Abandons. I will forsake them and hide my face from them. God's anger is kindled when he forsakes them and hides his face. It means withdrawal, not attack. And what happens? They will be devoured, and many evils and troubles will then come upon them, so that they, Israel, will say in that day that God releases his anger, haven't these troubles come upon us? Because our God is not among us. To hide my face means God's not attacking. It means he's gone. God is not among us. God is not among us, and the evils come. God withdraws. He's not there with them. Open door, evils come from external sources. The phrase wrath of God is defined as God's withdrawal. He's not there anymore. Well, if he's not there anymore, then he's not attacking. Let's quickly run through the Old Testament, and I'll show you some of the times that this idea is defined clearly. Let's have a look at that same verse again, verse 17, Deuteronomy 31:17 in the New Living Translation. It will define clearly what hide my face means. Are you ready? Then my anger will blaze forth against them. That sounds direct active agent. Then my anger will blaze forth against them, comma, I will abandon them, not attack, leave, comma, hiding my face from them. God's anger blazes forth by abandoning, hiding my face, and they will be devoured. Terrible trouble will then come upon them, and Israel will say on that day, these disasters have come down on us because our God is no longer among us. To hide your face means God doesn't touch you. To hide your face, to hide his face means he doesn't attach. He doesn't attack. He doesn't impose violence on you. It means exactly the opposite. It means he's withdrawn. Whenever we see the phrase, hide my face, when God releases his anger, he's not attacking, he's left, and outside sources come and attack. Let's have a look at this principle playing out again and again. Why am I emphasizing this so much? Because we're going to see this phrase in connection with the flood. Oh no, oh yes. If God hides his face at the time of the flood, he's pulled back, he's withdrawn, he's not attacking others do. I'm trying to create here the Old Testament mindset, worldview, on how they understood the wrath of God. God is not with us anymore because he's hidden his face. He's gone. He's not attacking us. Others are attacking us. We're going to get there. Deuteronomy 32, 21 and 23, English Standard Version. Listen to this. They have made me jealous with what is no God. They have provoked me to anger with their idols. They've gone after other gods, and they're not like him. They have provoked me to anger with their idols. Verse 23, I will heap disasters upon them. I will spend my arrows on them. Now, if that's not direct active agent, nothing is. God will heap disasters. He's personally going to do it. I will send my arrows upon them. Sounds like God's wrath is he attacks. Look at verse 20 in the English Standard Version. Same chapter, same book, couple of verses back. And he said, I will hide my face from them, and then I will see what their end will be. Oh, I will attack. How? I will hide my face. I withdraw. God is not among them. And then because he's pulled back, he's watching what sin and external powers are going to do to them. So even direct language like I will heap disasters on them, I will spend my arrows on them. How does he do it? Hiding his face. He pulls back. He's not with them. Then he sees what happens with the external powers coming in to smash them. Why does it say, I will do it and then I won't do it? Because the Hebrew mindset. What God allows is described as him actively coming because he is the creator. We have been through this in detail in the first 4 teachings of this series. You better go back there again. What does hide my face mean? In Deuteronomy 32:20, consider another translation, the New Living Translation. And instead of I will hide my face, look what it says. He said, I will abandon them, then see what becomes of them. He's left. He's not attacking. He's withdrawn. He's not attacking. He has withdrawn. He's gone. When God hides his face in his anger, when his anger pours forth with a blaze of anger, we read, he pulls back. What God allows is described as him actively doing. To hide face means he doesn't touch. He doesn't touch. He doesn't touch. He pulls back. He pulls back. And then the external powers will come. And it says here, and then I'll see what happens to them. My anger will blaze. I will strike. I will send arrows. I will hide my face and abandon them and see what happens. See what happens from who? It tells you who he's watching. Deuteronomy 32:30. Listen to the contemporary English version. How could one enemy soldier? This is the wrath of God. Oh, I thought he was going to be the soldier. He was going to send arrows and attack. No. Look what he says. They're going to stand back, withdraw, and then the arrows don't come from God. Although they're attributed to him because they're the original cause, it comes from soldiers, enemy soldiers. How could one enemy soldier chase 1,000 of Israel's troops? Or how could 2 of theirs pursue 10,000 of ours? It can only happen if the Lord stops protecting them and lets the enemy win. I will strike my blazing anger. I will send arrows. I will withdraw. I will abandon my face, hide my face. I'll stand back and see what happens as Israel stopping, not getting God's protection anymore. And then the enemies come in, and that's what God watches. Hide my face means God doesn't do anything. He withdraws. If we find that phrase connected with a flood, then we really have to reinterpret that story. And that's where we're going. Jeremiah, we've got it again. Now, this is going to be longer. Actually, we'll stop it there and we'll pick it up with Jeremiah. God bless you.